So the other thing that makes India stand out, besides having done so well, I mean, we not tend to forget we won the World Cup just last year, is the whole argument over UDRS. Why is India standing in one isolated corner opposing UDRS? You know, we look like a country of Luddites, that, you know, we don't like technology.
No, far from it. I have stated it earlier also, the BCCI is not against technology at all. I'm an engineer myself. But technology that is not perfect, I think will not add to decision making, it will take away from decision making. And it is very clear, we have explained our position at ICC meetings, that the ball tracking technology that they use is faulty, that it is, and even the inventor himself, you know, when we discussed it, you know, I've explained that there is an uncertainty about it. The problem of the hot spot was very evident during the English tour. So since these two are the main elements that make up the DRS, the umpire referral system, and both do not stand up to the test of perfection, I don't think we should, you know, we should be looking at it.
Have you spoken to some of the people behind this technology, being an engineer?
No, I had a presentation made to me by the Hawkeye people.
Right.
And without going into all the details, when I finally did say that how is it that one can be certain that the track shown by the computer was the actual the path taken by the ball, I was told then it's a leap of faith you have to take. So I was not prepared to take that leap of faith.
I'll tell you something that the entire country is convinced about. Country as in sports cricket fans, which is 120 crore people. India is a country of 120 crore cricket coaches, which is that BCCI has now become a rich, exclusive club of the rich and the powerful, mostly politicians. You are an exception. You represent a small group, that's an exception. Corporates. And it's now just a den of conflicts of interest. Everybody does everything. People, you know, many of you own teams. You own a team.
I think this I have. You know, I don't mind.
You've employed the chairman of selectors.
No,
in India.
I don't mind going into a long explanation, discussion on this, because I think the impression should be corrected. You see, India Cement is a public company. Right. India Cement owns, bid for a team after securing permission from the BCCI. And to have a conflict of interest, first you must have in all corporate sector, if there is interest, you declare your interest. This is the declared situation that I was the managing director of the company.
Well, that's true, but you also have...
Let me complete.
Right.
No, then all decisions are taken by decisions are taken by the BCCI, I mean the general body of the BCCI, where 30 members are there. The governing council, 13 eminent people are there. No decision has been taken.
Some of whom are complaining about not having been paid, or at least one of them.
But leaving that aside, leaving that aside, I'm talking about IPL. You see, there is no decision made exclusively for one franchise. I mean, the decisions were made by all these people, which for all franchises. There is no single matter where you say there is. So there has to be no.
It's also a perception.
The perception is not. You see, why did India Cement bid for this? India Cement bid because India Cement for the last 50. It is not that it came out of the woodwork today. For the last 50 years, India Cement has been a cricket supporter.
I saw the India Cement hut even at this golf course.
Yes. And we have been supporting sport. We have supported cricket. When there was no money in cricket, we employed cricketers. Gave them jobs. The people of Chennai, because there was a franchise, there was a bidding on, and if Chennai was not bid for properly and it was and lost out, then the people of Chennai would miss. That was the motive for that company. They asked permission.
No, but what happens
But in a conflict, no, I do not agree that there is any conflict, because no decision has been taken for the sake of one particular franchise. It is not so. I mean, it's a declared interest. Everybody knows that there is some.
But there is a perception issue. See now, Srikanth was your brand ambassador.
Srikanth for 1 year. In the
yes,
1 year,
he's national chairman of selectors.
he was a brand ambassador for 1 year of the Super King, and after that he ceased to be. In the very beginning,
in the same period, a large number of Tamil Nadu players have made their debuts in Fair Enough.
Let somebody.
Murli
Let,
Vijay,
no, excuse me. I will not talk about that. You should ask the other. There are 5 selectors. I have no role in the selection. I was the secretary at that time. I convened the meeting, but I'm not a selector. If there was an impression that somebody should not be in the team, I mean, the entire cricketing press was there. Not a single word was, not a peep was heard.
If they squeak, then the board will deny them access.
No, what access? Nothing of that kind. You see, nobody could deny that. I mean, you talked of Murli Vijay. Murli Vijay was chosen and he performed well. When he did not, he was just dropped. But when he was in the team, he performed. When he went outside, and I think in Zimbabwe and other things, when his scores were not there, automatically he got the boot. I mean, he was out. The only other player, Abhinav Mukund, went to West Indies. He was not picked. Instead, Ajinkya Rahane has gone to Australia. So Abhinav Mukund is possibly one of the highest run getters in domestic cricket in this season.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.